Hi everyone, it's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So let's see what 2021 has in store for you. So we have a group 1 with the rose quartz, group 2 with the lapis lazuli, group 3 with the snowflake obsidian, and then group 4 with the Smokey quartz. So go ahead and make your choice, and once you've made your choice you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. Okay, so let's get started with group number 1. Okay, so for those of you who chose group 1 and the lovely rose quartz, let's see, what cards do we have here for you? So we have the sun, amazing. And then we have daughter romance in reverse and the number 33. Okay, so immediately what I'm getting about 2021 for you, this is going to be an incredible year for love. With the sun, that shows a positive outcome. Whatever the circumstance, whatever's going to be going on for you, there is light at the end of this very dark tunnel. Now with daughter romance in reverse, I'm going to pull some more cards now and try and get a clear idea of exactly what that means for you. And we do have the number 33 and then the number 1. So threes may be an important number for you. Something could happen in the 3rd month of the year, in March. It could be 3 months from now. So it depends on when you are watching this reading. This is timeless. Whenever you happen to watch this video is when it's meant for you. And this is talking about 2021. So you might be watching this in December as I post it. So it could be 3 months from now, which may take us to around February time. Anyway, so let's see what else is coming through for you. Oh, okay. So we've had one jump out immediately here, which is Sacred Mountain. Okay, lots of red and orange in this card. So I'm seeing root chakra, sacral chakra vibes. I'm seeing a lot of fire. Okay, with the sun card too, represents Leo. So you could be a Leo. You could have Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars or Mercury. You could meet somebody that has Leo as one of their inner planets or has that very passionate Leo charismatic energy. But I'm also seeing a lot of earth here as well with this mountain energy, very earthy, very grounded. So there could be some earth sign influence here, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. But I see a lot of stillness in that card. So things may feel a little slow at first. Gathering your tribe. So this could be you socializing more with your friends, and this is all about gathering the people around you, the people that you care about, or it may even be you leading something here. Some kind of movement or something you feel passionate about. It could be you gathering the people around you that have the same beliefs as you, or just wanting to be around the people that you have reciprocal energy with, whether that's friendship, whether that's lovers, family, just being around the people. I just feel like that's what you need coming through. So I'm now hearing Aquarius energy with that people energy, because Aquarius is the sign of people, humanitarian efforts. Okay. And then we have eagle medicine. So now we have some air here, Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. So this could be you soaring high like an eagle. Okay, an eagle is a bird of prey. So I'm getting very much a strong leadership sense from you, group 1. I really do feel like you are going to be leading in some way, whether that is within your work. As I said before, if it's something that you're very passionate about, a cause that might be very close to your heart right now. You might be running some kind of a charity event, I'm hearing for some of you, or a protest. We do have Saturn and we have Jupiter moving into Aquarius, and we do have Uranus in Taurus as well. So this is definitely going to be a year of rebellion. Okay, thinking outside of the box, humanitarianism. Okay, thinking about other people, gathering, surrounding yourself with people. So I'm definitely seeing that sense of being with others here, okay? But at the same time, I see you kind of soaring above the rest. So you may even be going in a different direction than others, okay? And then gathering the people around you that are moving in the same direction. But I still feel that you could be the one in charge here. Okay, because if this is at work, it might be a promotion if you're not in charge or someone that's delegating right now. If that's where you already are, I feel like you're just going to keep soaring and climbing that ladder higher and higher. Okay, one more. Okay, so we have prayer feather. So I do feel that you are being called to say a prayer right now. Okay, whenever you are drawn to watch this reading, I feel like you need to put it out there into the universe what you want. So this may even be you getting together with others and saying a prayer or doing some kind of manifestation work here. Again, look at all of these beautiful earthy tones and red tones. So again, lots of fire. Whatever is going on here, you're going to be very passionate about. And with this air energy, I think that you will be thinking about this a lot. It's going to be spinning through your mind. You're not going to quite be able to think about anything else. It seems very one-directional, very focused, intense energy. Okay, so let's see what else we have coming through for you. I will look specifically at love as well and what's going on with love, but this is definitely bringing up some other facets here. Okay. Oh, so we have the card Imagine, and this gives me very Piscean energy. It's very watery, but also very dreamy and imaginative, thinking about the metaphysical. This could be the place that you're in right now, but I do feel like next year you're going to have more hope. You're going to have more hope for the future. You're going to be making plans. Again, I'm definitely seeing a lot of manifesting. So if you're someone that is into that kind of thing, I think you're just going to get better and better at it. And you'll notice you receiving more and more from the universe. If it's something that you've been dabbling with, I feel like you are being called to work on that, work on the universal laws and help them work for you rather than against you. Okay, and then we have Breathe, card of meditation. Exactly, taking some time out to just be on your own. So I feel like whatever is going on here for you next year, driving your passions and ambition next year, you are also going to need a hell of a lot of respite and relaxation, because I feel like it's going to be very intense. And because you're going to be surrounded by people a lot, I feel that you're also going to need your own space, because I feel that you're someone who's very empathic as well, and you can take on people's energy very easily. So you need to learn to protect yourself, or if you already know how to energetically protect yourself, I feel like you need to put that into practice more and take some time to reflect. But I definitely see you doing that. So it's going to be quite a nice balance here. Even if we look at the color balance, we've got all of these lovely reds and rich earthy tones, and then we've gone flip to the other side, and now we've got beautiful blues and greens. So this is working on your emotional state as well, and also throat chakra. So speaking your truth, being honest, making sure that you're listening as well as talking, because I feel like that's going to be a very key point for you next year, is to also know when to stand down, when to listen, when to let others take the lead as well. Okay, just one more of these for you, and then we'll look at the tarot. Okay, so we have never-ending story. So this could be you feeling at some point through the year quite tired. And I'm getting the sense it's going to be kind of mid to late end of the year. I just think it's going to be so intense and a bit of a roller coaster. So you might feel a little bit drained at times, but this is again why you need to meditate and look after yourself. Make sure you are doing lots of self-care, having a self-care routine, looking after your health and your wellness, because I feel like you do extend so much of yourself to help others, and sometimes you need to give that back to yourself, and that'll just make it so much better when you are able to give to others. You're able to give more because you've given yourself more. Okay, so let's see what's going on with tarot. But you also, with that energy there, I feel there's a cycle. So you might feel like things are just not getting anywhere, or your efforts feel fruitless in some way. Okay, whether, again, this is about your passion, your career. It could also be about love. It could be a cycle that has continued and seems to have gone round and round. But let's see what's coming through with tarot. Right, this one definitely wants to come out. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords in reverse. So I do feel that for some of you, this will be someone that you've not spoken to, or that could be blocked at this moment. You could have blocked them, they could have blocked you. There could just simply be silence between the two of you. But I see that changing next year. Okay, so whoever you've not been speaking to, I feel you're definitely either going to receive some communication or those walls will be broken down. But for some of you, this could be you seeing something in a different way. You may have felt blinded to something, but then the mask comes off and you can see things in a different way. What else can you tell me about this, please? Okay, so we have the World card here. So you may see the world in a different way. You may have awakened to something about this world and what's going on. You may have had a change of heart. Wow, Ace of Wands. So that's a brand new beginning in something here. This is definitely some kind of revelation. If this is about, like I said, a person, but I'm getting more the sense that it's about how you see the planet and how you see people, how you see this world at this moment. Maybe that the world is a very different place, which we all know it is right now. Okay, what else can you tell me, please? We have the Moon. Okay. So we've got two major arcanas here, and with the Moon, that can show some secrets. Okay, it's Piscean energy. Oh, but it's just giving me some, I don't know what vibe I'm picking up here, but it's definitely, actually even look where I've placed it, okay? The fact that we've got the Moon here in the upright, keeping something back, something has been hidden from view, against someone or something or a piece of information. It's then released, the blindfold comes off, you see the world differently. And this then lights a fire within you. It lights a new passion, it lights a drive, it sparks something. Five of Wands in reverse, more fire energy. So that's repressed anger, repressed conflict. So you may already be feeling this way, okay? But if you're not feeling this way, I just get this sense that you'll just feel all this burning passion and desire to make a change in something. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups here in reverse. So if this is about a specific person, group one, this is the internal desire that you feel for that person and the separation, because this is a clear separation. So this could be someone in your past. Okay, so this person that you were feeling very hung up on, there was so much conflict and maybe you felt like you couldn't really say what you needed to say. You needed to get something off your chest, or maybe they needed to get something off their chest here. But you've seen things in a different way, or you've seen this person's true colors and their true light. Okay, in respect to other things, again, this could be a friendship. It could be somebody that you were friends with that you haven't spoken to in a while, and you feel that longing to just connect or to find some sort of closure, okay? But if this is about your world view, this could also be how you view the world right now. You may have felt very loving towards the world, and that, you know, you were happy with life and the way things were going. And since this new bit of information has been revealed to you, you see things in a different way, and you've fallen out of love with society, you know, the way things are right now. Okay, and riding high, Six of Wands. So I see you moving in a new direction, group one. This is you being raised up, receiving recognition, accolades. Again, you know, as I said at the very beginning, you are the leader here. You are the one in charge. You are the one people look up to. Okay, because you have a lot of power and you have courage, more courage than a lot of people around you. And it can feel very lonely at times for you. You may feel like you're the only one fighting for this, but you're not. There are people around. There are people that are respecting and looking up to you and are waiting for you to lead, okay? And they will follow. This could also be in respect to receiving romantic attention. You could be receiving a lot of offers. I just feel like regardless, you're going to be very much sought after in 2021. Okay, what do we have? Sorry, I can't pick these up. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. So if you've been feeling very down and depressed, you may even have felt like you were stabbed in the back in some way. But this is past now. That's past energy. So this may have already occurred in 2021 or at some point in your life before this moment. But there's definitely a feeling of that dark cloud lifting. Okay, so you may have even had some sleep issues or just been feeling so low energy, and that is lifting. However, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it seems to be a cycle and it seems to repeat. So there could be a sense of going backwards, but I'm almost sensing that I don't feel like you will ever go back to this moment. I don't see it because it's reversed. So it's like there may be times when you feel like reverting back to those old ways, negative self-thoughts and ideas, or to people that treated you badly. But I feel in some way, it's like you may feel like going back, but it doesn't happen because this is past. You're a different person now. You have different ideas. You have evolved. You've taken the time to work on yourself. And I see you now driving forwards here with this Chariot energy. The Chariot is the card of Cancer. And we do have the card of Sagittarius there as well. So this is you moving, driving forwards here. You could actually be relocating, moving homes, moving towns, cities, countries even. Or just traveling around the country. I see you maybe in a car driving. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be taking a driving test. Okay, so if you've been thinking about a driving test, I feel like that's something that you might be doing if you don't drive already, or you may even get a new car. I definitely see things with cars and traveling, machinery of some kind. But this is still the energy of you letting go of the past and moving forward. So this is going to be a very interesting change of pace for you this year. So this, I feel, is a warning here with the Ace of Cups in reverse, is not to push your emotions down too much. You may need to in some respects outwardly, but I feel that you definitely need to find that space to stay emotional within your heart, to make sure that you are really feeling and processing those emotions and you're not blocking them. Because I think that there's going to be so much masculine energy next year of taking action, moving with ambition and a competitive drive. Okay, so you need that masculine energy to actually take that action and move forwards. But I feel you still need to tap into the feminine energy here and understand your emotions, make sure you are feeling and processing them and you're not pushing them down. Okay, as I said, you may need to do that in public or in front of certain people to not get too emotional about something. But deep down, it's important not to push them down because it will end up manifesting in other ways if you block it out. Okay, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. So this could be you, again, feeling afraid, feeling kind of fearful about what's to come, holding on to something. So you could be holding on to money or holding on to where you live. But it's almost like you have all of this energy and power and you move forwards, but then part of you does get afraid. Part of you likes to be private, likes to be on your own, I feel like as well. It's almost like people are drawn to you. Like you draw people to you like a magnet. However, you actually enjoy spending time on your own. Like you like just being in your own company sometimes, or a lot of the time. So it sometimes feels a little conflicting. your energies of being introverted and being extroverted. Oh, I've just realised what's on the bottom of the deck. Look, the Hermit, card of Virgo. And the Virgo is a natural hermit. So you could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But this could just also be your energy, because I'm seeing quite a conflict here. And I mean, I truly understand this myself, because I'm Virgo Sun, I'm Scorpio Moon, and I'm Venus Leo. So my Venus likes to be out in the spotlight, but my Sun and my Moon like to be private. So there's always an off balance, you know, trying to find like what feels comfortable to me emotionally, but also fulfilling to me in a career sense and in relationships. So that might be something that you are learning how to balance as well. And if you're not too familiar with what your signs are, that would be something that could be really helpful for you to understand more about yourself and why you feel the way that you feel, and just again learning to work with those energies rather than against them. Before I move on to love, I'm just going to have a quick look at general career and finances for you, even though I feel some things have come up here about that, but I just want to make that clear because I'm sure some of you are probably asking that. So let's see, career and finances for you, Group 1, 2021. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups, we have the Three of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups reversed, Six of Swords. Okay, so there may be something that you're feeling a little bit sad over. Okay, at the beginning of 2021, you may change jobs, okay? But there may have been an issue with your business or finances. There could have been something that's really hurt you, okay, in your work life situation, or this could be you feeling kind of low and depressed just generally about your life and feeling like you're not able to support yourself. You've not been able to put the energy into the work that you really wanted and needed to. I'm getting this ringing in my ear. I'm ringing in my left ear right now. Strange, but I feel like that's definitely, I'm picking up some frequency here. Three of Pentacles is about learning. I'm definitely more threes as well. So 3, I definitely feel is an important number for you to remember for next year. It may even be a number synchronicity that you notice. So just keep an eye out for the number 3. But this is about learning. So you could be undertaking some new studies, improving upon skills you already have, taking on a new project. For some of you, this can be marriage, but obviously we're not specifically looking at that, but obviously everything is linked. So for some of you, you may even be getting married this year, and that of course would have an impact on finances. And if you're already engaged, or maybe your wedding was put off, I feel like it will go ahead. Okay, next year, if that's something that you were wondering, I do feel that's a clear sign that things are going to go ahead for you. But in respect to career and finances, yes, I feel like this also will be you learning how to handle your money a little better. That's got some Saturn influence coming through here. So now I'm hearing Capricorn. So there could be some strong Capricorn energy coming through. So I feel like this is definitely you letting go of some old habits, old spending habits as well, old learning habits. But with this King and then this Queen in reverse here, that these could be leaders. These could be people that have been above you. Maybe they've been taken down a peg or two. With these two people here, so a male and a female influence here. So these could be two people at your work, if you work somewhere employed. If you're self-employed, it could be a business partner you may have. But this situation doesn't look good. There's a relationship that is a misfire, okay? And I see you moving on. I feel like you're going to leave this energy in the past. You're going to move on. These are your thoughts, okay, and your words, and feeling, you know, it's like I feel like you have your head down and you're just feeling a little bit, you know what, this isn't making me happy anymore, and it's time to move on. So in some sense, you will be moving on from what you're doing or the habits that you've created within your life. So I'm just going to get one final card for this on what you're moving on towards. Oh, wow. Okay, look, another number 3. So we've got 3 of Wands. So this could be you traveling, okay? Relocating somewhere brand new. Yes, this is definitely you crossing water. Crossing water, flying, traveling. This is moving on, okay? And feeling much more optimistic about your future. You may even have a new position that has created a lot of travel in your work life. Or you may have to relocate for a promotion you may receive. There's definitely something here where you are there's a change in the wind, okay? So it is looking very positive. It might feel a little bit hard at first. This is that sad, lost feeling and energy, but that is changing. You are going to see things in a different way. You are learning more and more, and there's a really bright future ahead when it comes to your career and finances, I feel. So very, very nice. So now let's look at specific love messages. So in 2021, group 1, I realize this is so long already, this video. Okay. You're lucky, group 1s, because I'm definitely going to have to cut the next 3 a little bit in time. Okay, group 1, what's going on in love? I feel you must have needed extra attention, my group 1s today. So, group 1, your love life next year, please. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh, that's just so sweet. Okay, Okay, I'm going to take that because it's the wrong way around. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by lights. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Amazing. Okay, so before I go into those, I'm just going to get a couple more messages for you. Okay, so we have loyal hearts. Peace. Treasure Island. Okay, and then finally some tarot. Seven of Wands. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles. The Sun in reverse. And the Lovers. Wow, okay, this is pretty crazy. Two of Wands, last one. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so group 1, this is going to be an interesting year, I will say, when it comes to love. So I have to be honest here, it looks like things are going to be a little bit up and down. I see in some respects you fighting for something, really trying to make something work. So I feel like for some of you, this is going to be something that has been ongoing, okay? Again, a cycle. It seems to have gone round and round. I see codependency, feeling like either you need that person or they need you, and then a feeling of rejection, okay, and things just not going to plan. But I feel like this needed to occur. This needed to happen. And, you know, because it feels like a hurtful separation, okay? It feels, in that sense, you feel very lost. And I feel like you're going to come to a place where you're trying to decide. You're trying to make a choice. For some of you, this could be a choice about two different people, okay? Because I'm seeing a lot of twos. Oh my God, I thought that said 3-3 then, but it says 3-5. But even so, now I feel, regardless, this is you having a loyal heart. And I do feel like you are attracting your soulmate, okay, this year. I feel like they are coming towards you. However, I feel there is great healing that is needed here this year, and a transformation. So I'm seeing some Scorpio energy now coming through. You know, needing to transform, needing to reevaluate, needing to dig deep within your heart and soul, accepting the way that things are, accepting your flaws and theirs. And I almost get the sense that you've got bigger fish to fry, if that makes sense, for next year. There is so much going on for you. I feel like in your career and in your work, in your passions and traveling or relocating. I almost feel like love isn't going to be so much of an issue for you next year. But I also feel like you may even meet somebody, but it might not be sort of the most romantic and loving connection at first. It may be something that is a slow burner. It might be somebody that you start off as friends with, okay? But whatever happens, you've got to let this negative energy go. You've got to let this past energy go. If you know who that person is, and, you know, listen to your intuition, it's probably the first person that popped into your mind. Okay, so if you already know who that person is, then that's great, because you're actually a step closer to meeting somebody that is much more aligned with you, your values and your vibration. Moving forward, you have the same ideas, you have the same morals and the same wishes for life and for family. But you have to let go of this past energy. So as I said, you're a step ahead if you know who this person is, because you now know that this is just not going anywhere, and it seems to be very, very negative, okay, with the sun in reverse. You know, it seems like it's full of rejection, neediness, codependency issues, and you've had to make a choice, okay, whether to leave that person in the past and be open to new, fresh energy. So, but for those of you who have no idea who this person is, it really could be somebody that's in, you know, far away in the past, but that has caused you to feel this way in future and present relationships. Okay, it may even cause you to feel like you're always having to defend yourself, or you're always on guard because it's like you're ready to be hurt. It's like you have that feeling like, I know I'm going to be hurt, so I'm just going to put all my walls up so that doesn't happen. Okay, or I'm strong enough to deal with it now. But I feel that you really need to process this more, and you need to still heal from that situation, so you don't continue to attract those types of people into your life. And this is going to be a big learning curve for you, Group 1, I feel. You know, by raising your vibration, and you'll actually start to change who you're attracted to and the types of people that are not only attracted to you, but you attracted to them as well. You won't be so attracted to that inconsistent energy. You'll be attracted to someone more stable, okay? But there does need to be a conscious and active decision on your part. This is something that you are going to have to work on, okay? This is something that you are going to have to accept here. I do feel, because we have all of these healing and transformative messages and coming through about the relationships deepening. So for some of you, I do feel like you're going to find peace with the person you are with, okay? I feel that the only way that that's going to occur is if there is a transformation. There has to be a change. If you feel like things are just going, you know, round in circles, you're not making any changes, or they're not making any changes, then it is just going to continue, and you're not going to heal from this, and it's just a vicious cycle. However, if you feel there has been either sufficient time apart to work separately on your issues, because it's always a two-way street, one way or the other, they may have done a lot more sort of hurtful things towards you, but it's not to say that you're always perfect, and I'm sure that there are always things that you can improve upon within yourself, and I know some may not like to hear that, but you guys know that I'm just honest. But we have to be honest with ourselves. We're not all perfect. Not one relationship is completely one-sided and one person does nothing wrong. Sometimes by actually staying silent and just accepting bad behavior continuously, you could see that as a flaw, okay? But it's something that can be worked upon. But that's all about your own self-esteem and security. So yes, I feel, but with Peace and Treasure Island, you might even meet somebody new when you travel, okay? So I do see you traveling, like I said, whether that is actually traveling for a holiday, vacation, or work, or you are relocating. Yes, I feel like there's going to be some people in your life. You are going to receive a lot of attention and offers. You are not going to be short on offers, that's for sure. It just may be that you are in search of your soulmate. You're in search of that person that's, you're going to have longevity with. You're not wanting some fling anymore. You're not interested in that. And you're ready for peace. You're ready for tranquility in a relationship and someone that brings more calm. You don't want drama anymore. So this is definitely going to be an amazing year overall for you. I can sense that so strongly. So before I finish, let me just see. I can't believe I'm now at nearly 45 minutes for you. This is crazy. Definitely can't do this long for the others. Okay. Okay, so we have family. Oh my God, moving. So for some of you might even be moving closer to family. Prepare and plan. Yeah, you are definitely moving, traveling, doing something where you are just going to be so busy, group one. I don't think you're going to have time to actually feel upset in any way because things are going to be crazy. Okay, gateway. Yes. So this is a breakthrough year for you. Things are not going to look the same after 2021 for you. Definitely not. And in a positive sense as well. Yes, we have the 6th house, which is the house of, it's Virgo's house. It's house of health and work. So it could be a new exercise plan that you are working on or you've come up with. You could be on a new health kick. But again, it could be you just working very hard to earn your money for the future. Okay, yes, finally. So we have calm before the storm. So if you are in a place where you're feeling bored and restless or that things are not moving and they're stagnant right now, enjoy it is all I will say. Enjoy it because things are going to get crazy next year for you. You are not going to have much time. You are going to need to make the time for yourself to relax because it's not going to be freely given, I feel. But I feel like this is what you've been longing for, group one. This is something you want. You want a change, okay? But change can feel uncomfortable. But even though you might feel uncomfortable at that moment, you're going to feel so much better once you have transitioned in this way. So just going to roll some dice as well. Wow, yes. Oh my gosh, amazing. So we have Mars, we have Capricorn, and we have the number 10. So Mars is that taking action planet. It rules Aries and Scorpio. So this is you being, very intense, moving forwards, feeling quite competitive. There's going to be a lot of drive and ambition in you. And Capricorn being the sign I feel is the hardest working of all the signs, and being a cardinal energy as well. You're able to start something. That's what Capricorn does, is able to either start new businesses or start families. Very, very good at sticking with it, working hard to get there, climbing the ladder. So I feel you are going to be working very, very hard. And that may be your main focus next year, is working hard on creating something new, or even getting if you have a business or whatever is going on for you this year, something that you're working very hard on, I feel is going to reach completion. You are trying to get it to the top level. And with the number 10, you are, because 10 is completion and finality, okay? And feeling content, financially, content emotionally. you know, just reaching the very top. So that is something really positive to take away from this is, you know, your hard work is not going to go unnoticed and you will get recognition and rewards. Okay, so I hope you did enjoy this very long reading today. And if you did enjoy it, please let me know down in the comments below, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And if you're not subscribed here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button as well. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2 and the lapis lazuli pendants, let's see what 2021 has in store for you. Oh, man holding a heart. The thinking woman. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I'm getting some Virgo come through here. But this is definitely going to be a year of love. Okay, the fact that that's the first thing that's come out here. So this could be, whether you're a man or a woman, I feel like there is somebody coming in with an offer of love, and it's something that you are going to take some great care to think about here. Okay, but it also could be you. I feel it's more about the male energy. The male energy is going to be the one that's reaching out, and the female is going to be the one contemplating and thinking, which is very traditional, you know, being in the traditional masculine, feminine roles. The man takes action and pursues. The woman retreats, thinks about it, is soft and listens. So let's see what else is coming through for you. So, because I am going to look generally here. Career, finances, love, money. Already said finances, money, family, friends, whatever's coming through here. But if love didn't come out first, I'm always going to do specific love messages at the end. So anyway, let's see. I'm going to try to keep this video slightly shorter than the first pile, because I guess it's a whole year, so it's a lot to cover, but it'll take an age to upload if I make it that long. Okay. So we have happy family, which is in reverse here. Okay, and then we have the first chakra, which is in reverse here too. All right, so there could be some issues with family. Okay, your current family. There's a situation that doesn't feel quite secure next year, because this is the root chakra. And the root chakra is imbalanced. That can be problems with finances, but security, your physical health, your safety, or someone around you. Okay, but let's see what else is coming through here. This could be the energy that you're in currently. Okay, and then as we move forwards into the year, things could improve. But I'm going to tell it like it is and tell you what I see, so at least you are prepared. Okay, so we have storyteller. Grandmother Earth. Spirit of fire. Oh. Gathering your tribe. Beautiful. That one came out in the last one as well. Okay, this seems like it's going to be quite a balanced year for you overall, I would say. You might be spending some time with a grandmother figure. Okay, it doesn't have to be an actual grandmother. And it doesn't have to be someone that is present. They could have passed on for some of you already, and you might be connecting with them. They could be your spirit guide. Whereas if they're in the physical plane, I feel you might be spending some time with them and listening to them tell some stories about their lives, and just being more present in their energy. I feel they may even be giving you some advice. Okay. Gathering your tribe is, oh, sorry, just knocking things off the table. This is you coming together with people, okay? So this is definitely a change that I am seeing now in the readings I've been doing, looking into 2021, especially with Saturn and Jupiter moving into Aquarius this week, which is the sign of people, humanitarian efforts. It's a very intense time when people may be protesting or rioting, whatever might be going on. But there is definitely a sense of coming together with people next year. So you are not going to be any different in that for sure. I do see you coming together either with friends or family, just reuniting with people. So it may even be with this happy family situation that this could be, you know, possibly related to what's been going on in 2020. If you felt separated from family or friends or felt isolated, I see that changing in 2021. So that's something that's a really positive aspect I see to this. Now, with the spirit of fire, something is going to be ignited within you. You are going to feel some, either as a new passion or a passion that has been building more and more and more. Whether this is for a person or this could be about a career or something that is very close to your heart, something that you feel very strongly about. Okay, so I'm going to look at tarot now and see what is coming through for you. Okay, right, I'm going to take these three. As you guys know, I'll only take 3. Okay, if they fall out, that's what I mean. So, happy family card. These are the identical cards, okay? Different numbers, but the same card effectively. So, because this is denoting a happy family situation. So yeah, I feel like the place where you've been, maybe you've fallen out with family in this year, or at this very moment things might not be going so well, but I definitely see next year this is you either reuniting with family or having a family of your own. So again, this could be issues with your parents or grandparents or aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins. There may have been some conflicts, but it also could be, for some of you, it could be more so a partner and your children, you know, that your direct family, the people that you live with. So but in some context, I feel the people that you're closest to, it's been hard for you, okay? But things are definitely changing. And for some of you, if you've been wanting to have children, if you don't have children already, this could be a strong indicator that you may have children this year. So, and if you don't want to have children, I would take that as a warning, just to be very careful. Make sure that you are protecting yourself, because I feel it might be, you're going to be in a very fertile place this year. So what else do we have? Okay, so and with the Emperor in reverse, and then we have the 5 of Cups. So there might be something that you feel a little bit sad over and feel lost, okay? This is being out of control with this Emperor reversed, okay? So you could see this as governmental institutions exerting their power, okay? This is a dominance of power, being abusive in that power. So for some of you, it could even be a person that you've been with, okay? A partner or a boss, okay? But there's something that has had an effect on your life, okay? And that has caused you to feel some sadness, pain, like things have just not gone the way that you had wanted or expected. But also here, I do feel there's a sense of, I think you're going to be in a very generous place next year. And I think you'll be surrounded by sort of generous energy, okay? But let's see what else is coming through here. And I will look specifically in a moment at career and finances, and then, of course, love. Okay, but just tell me generally now what's going on here for you, please. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords. So this is something that you will continue to go back to and think about, okay? I do feel this, it could be a toxic situation with a person, and I will say just be very careful if this is a person that you can pinpoint. Just be careful in ruminating too much and going backwards. Okay, 7 of Wands. You are definitely going to try and raise yourself up. Fight against this in some way. You are having a new found perspective on life and about this situation. So you're definitely going to be seeing things in a different way, and not in the most positive way, okay? Interesting. Yes. Excuse me. So there could be some kind of a cycle that seems to continue and go round and round, and it may even be some kind of enlightening here, something that was very negative that was exposed, okay, that you finally saw or you're finally starting to see, and it causes you to feel so down, it causes you to think so much, and it causes you to go round and round in circles, but also to feel defensive. I see you feeling a little defensive, like you're having to stand up for yourself, you know, or stand up for others or your rights. Okay, but then we have the Lovers here. Okay, so Gemini energy. You could be a Gemini. You could be attracting a Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars. But this could be you attracting your soulmate. Okay, this can be twin flame energy. But I do see the Lovers, it depends on the surrounding cards, but I do feel this is definitely a very strong and intense romantic connection that is coming in. And we could see that from the very beginning, that love is coming your way. So seeing as that's come out, I'm just going to now look at what's going on in love for you. And I will then look at career. Okay, so what can you tell me about love, please, in 2021? So you may be rejecting some attention, okay? I see you kind of not wanting to be in the spotlight or just taking yourself away from a situation. But then I see you releasing fear, okay? Letting go of something that you were holding on to so dearly. You have a lot of love in this situation. Okay, if this is an ongoing situation, if this is somebody that you're already connected to now, I feel like this could be their energy, but it could be your energy of feeling a lot of deep affection and love, but not expressing it, not being open, just closing off and closing down. Okay, and then we have the Hermit, so card of Virgo. So I feel like things then, it seems like it's going to go a little bit up and down, but where you may have felt pushed out, or you may have felt like you're in the dark in some way, I feel like that's changing, okay? So that person is going to let you in, okay? Or you may decide to let this person into your life. With the Hierophant in reverse, there could be some, it could mean that this will be an unconventional type of relationship. Like, there's something that's not the usual, not traditional. So whatever that means for you. Yeah, so for some of you, this could be quite an unconventional relationship. There's something that is steering away from traditional either gender roles or roles within the relationship, or the progression. Definitely something that's a little unusual. Okay, amazing. So I do feel this is you receiving some information. So this could be you receiving a text or a phone call. I definitely see this as open communication coming your way. And I do sense that this is either somebody that you know, somebody you've connected with before, somebody you've been on a split or a break from, or even somebody you've just had your eye on. It could be somebody that you've been crushing on or thinking about. And it just feels like things weren't going anywhere, but I definitely feel like they're going to come forwards. They're going to reach out and communicate with you. It could even be an ad on social media, you know, a follow or something that starts things off. Okay, and then the Queen of Wands. So that's fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And that's the energy of feeling, oh, wow. And then we have another Queen here. So talking about convention, unconvention, it could be two females here as well. Could be two females, of course could be two males as well. I'm not gender specific here, but obviously of course we're seeing two female energies. So it could be that sense that maybe what's going on here, that it's another female that you end up in a romantic connection with if you are a female. But I also feel this is more, it could be two females that someone's having to decide between. If you're the divine masculine watching this, you may have two females to decide between. You could be wondering which one to reach out to. If you are the divine feminine watching this, that's just potentially there might also be someone else. You may know of this person, you may not, but I definitely see two female energies here. Okay, oh wow, and then we have the Page of Wands. So yeah, this person may be younger than you. I feel like the masculine here, if there is the masculine, I feel like they're younger. However, if you are the two females, I feel like there's quite a large age gap. And of course, that's our own ideas of what a large age gap would be. But I would say a significant would be a better choice of words. Significant, so I'd say, I mean, minimum 5 years, I would say would be significant. But some of you might not think that's significant. You might think 10 years is more significant. But I definitely feel there is a level of someone being much younger in age, or even in just maturity, emotional maturity. Oh wow, so we have the Strength card here. So this is the card of Leo. But this is feeling, I don't know, I'm really liking this for you. I'm loving the way that this is going in regards to relationships for you and love. So I feel that you are going to have very strong feelings for someone, and in turn they're going to have those for you. It's going to be built on a lot of passion. Okay, and I feel there's a sense of being almost obsessed with each other and adoring each other and really being very attracted to one another here. So if this is an existing relationship, I feel like if there have been these issues or this silence, then it's actually going to make your relationship stronger. It may have needed some quiet, but there has to be some honest communication here. That's the only way that anything is going to change or transition here, is when honest communication comes in, and it's got to be reciprocal. It's got to be on both sides here. Okay, I will say we do have the Death card here. Now, not to scare anyone, most of you know that death most of the time doesn't mean literal death, but I know it can be quite unnerving to have anyway. However, in this situation, I feel it's actually a very positive indicator. It's actually one of the most positive cards in the deck, in my opinion, because it causes there's a big shift. If you're wanting a change, then the Death is going to bring that change. So for some of you, if you've been single a very long time, having the Death card can indicate the death of singlehood. So that can be a very positive indicator that you won't be single any longer, or you won't be in an on and off situationship, or whatever's been going on for you. I feel like there is a shift. There is an ending here. There is a change to your love life and your situation. Okay, so maybe even for some of you, if you've been in a long relationship for a while and you're ready for things to change, okay, in that situation, I feel like either way, whatever's going to happen, it's going to be big, okay? It's going to be a big shift, and sometimes it needs to be a big wake-up call, okay, in order for changes and things to happen. I definitely see something big, but this could also be marriage. I know people are like, what? Death, marriage? But no, I really do feel sometimes that it can indicate marriage, potentially. Like I said, if you've been single for a long time, death of the singlehood. Okay, so I will look at some of these love messages, and then I will have a look briefly at career and finances, because I realise I am getting on with time again. Okay. Now what's this one? It is the wrong way around. Okay. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. Okay. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Your life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Oh, okay. We'll take it. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Yeah, so I feel like this is a sense of being very present, being grateful for where you are at this moment. Okay, regardless of the situation you're in, whether you're single and not dealing with anybody, being grateful for that. Okay, being grateful for the person that you are involved with or not involved with. Okay, and trust the process. Trust that everything is unfolding just as it needs to. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive this other person. And I feel like there's someone in your past that still needs some more forgiveness. Or it may even be that you've already forgiven someone. You know, that could be something that's changed for you. You've let go of some hurt, okay? And realizing that life is constantly changing with these shifting cycles. It's always changing, so nothing stays the same. And sometimes just knowing that, and then trusting in the universe or your higher power, you know, whatever your spiritual or religious beliefs are, by having that trust and faith that things are working out just as they need to, it can just feel a lot more settling to think, okay, if it's meant for me, it'll happen. If it's not, it won't. Okay, if this person, and that's something that you could do now as well. If there's someone that you're unsure about, you could say, again, to the universe, your spirit guides, God, again, whoever you look up to spiritually or religiously, say, please help to guide me. If this person is meant for me, bring them in. If they are not, then please let them go. I'd always, disclaimer here though, it works incredibly quickly. I mean, it has done for me, and I mean sometimes within hours, okay? So just a forewarning that it's a very powerful thing to do, so just make sure that you are prepared one way or the other. But if you are at your wit's end with a situationship or something, or the way that your life has been, then it's definitely a good thing to do, because it will, if you ask for it, you will receive. If you put it out there and say also to the universe, or say, if you feel like I'm ready, you know, show me what I am ready for. Bring it in if I'm ready for it. Because that's also sometimes a blessing in disguise. If you've been single a long time, you think, why have I not found anybody yet, or whatever that feeling might be. I feel there's a reason why the universe has kept you either away from certain people. You may needed to have healed. Okay, you may have needed to build trust within yourself and people, because you can't have a relationship without trust. It won't work long term, and it certainly won't be a happy functioning relationship long term. Excuse me. So I do feel there's a sense of also just not doing anything, letting things just go for the moment, and then seeing what comes through, because I'm seeing a lot of positivity coming through here for you when it comes to love in 2021. It's looking quite amazing, actually. I definitely see a lot of attraction, something slightly unconventional, and making new plans. So I don't know where my voice is starting to go now. So I feel like that's time for me to move on to career for you. So, excuse me. But also could be something to do with the throat chakra. There may be issues with your own throat. You may have a sore throat right now, or your throat chakra may be overactive, so you might be talking too much or gossiping, or it might be underactive and you might not be speaking enough or voicing your truth to someone or even to yourself. Right, but let's look at career, please. Career 2021. Career and finances for you. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, in reverse. Fire energy there. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Four of Swords in reverse as well. The Magician. King of Cups. Seven of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, reversed. Okay. There is going to be a change for you. Definitely a shift in your career and finances, I see. Okay. So I do feel at the very beginning, and this could be where you are right now, but it could also be, the beginning of the year. So for some of you may have lost a job. You may be unemployed at this very moment, or your business, if you're self-employed, your business may have been shut down, or there's something here where you're not working or taking some time off, whether it's forced or voluntary. And I see delays in money here, or maybe overspending. But this may also be you not thinking about how to spend your money in the wisest of senses. But again, I'm seeing this at the very beginning. Okay, and then I see a change here. So you may feel at first very stressed by this. Like you have a lot of repressed anger about this, or energy, like you know what you want to do and you know you want to move forwards, but you feel stuck and you're not sure. And your emotional state, you keep going back to what once was. I feel like you keep looking back at when things were good. But then with the Magician here, this is you creating something. This is you starting something new. I see a new project and I see a new passion here with the Ace of Wands. So this needed to happen. This needed to happen. You needed to have this break from what you're doing now, or what you were doing in the past. If you're already on this break, you needed this break to truly understand what you really want to do with your life and what you really enjoy. With that Ace of Wands energy, this is a brand new start in something. This is you feeling passionate about what you want to do. I feel that there was some kind of self-deception. Like you either weren't seeing this clearly before, or you've sort of put it to the back of your mind and thought, oh, I'd love to do that, but I just don't have the time or the energy. But I feel that there is going to be some time and energy created here. There's going to be a space made for you, so you are able to make a move with this. Grandfather's sky. So you may be looking to your grandfather or a grandfather figure for some kind of assistance or guidance here. Again, it could be a grandfather that is a spirit guide. Offerings. Okay, yes, so you are going to be getting more opportunities come through. Okay, off the back of this situation, you really will receive many different offers. Okay, so that's something very positive we have as well. Sacred mountain. So whatever this is going to be very grounded. I feel grounded in security. So yeah, I'm getting the sense that you have not been feeling that way right now or through this 2020 year. It has been a struggle for you. And this is going to be a change of pace as a whole for you next year, but certainly in respect to your career and your finances. Okay, Spirit of Earth. So we've got lots of earth coming through here. So you may find some help and clarity by getting into nature a little bit more, taking some nature walks. Grounding yourself, walking barefoot on the grass or a beach, just connecting with the earth's energy, connecting with animals here. But that also might be something that you're interested in, you know, the great outdoors. I see lots of red, I see sunshine. So yeah, it could be something to do with animals, could be something to do with plants or natural fibers, you know, natural materials like wood and metal and stone, or yeah, I mean, look at the stones here, so there might be something to do with stones or bricks or building. You know, you could actually be building something. This could be building a business. Okay, building a business from the ground up. Okay, and then we have appreciation here. So that'll be you appreciating what you have. And I feel like that's going to be integral in your process of stepping up. Okay, when it comes to your business, you've also got to make sure if you're putting in that work to make an improvement in your life, you've also got to make sure that you stay grounded in yourself and in your visions, and also be grateful. Always say, give thanks for what you do have. Say, I would like this. I would like this to be how it is. This is what I would like in the future. But I'm also, do you know what? I'm okay with how things are. I'm not just okay, I'm really happy with how things are. Even if you don't mean it, but I promise you by saying it, it'll help to make things stronger. I mean, feel free to write down your manifestations, as always, your affirmations in the comments section below. You can say, I'm a money magnet. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am love, I attract love, I receive love. You know, even just put, I am lucky, I am the luckiest person ever, I have the best luck. Okay, because that's such a general one, but it's great when you do that because you'll see how lucky life is. Hostilities, I feel you will be putting in the past, and that's something that you will need to as well. There may be some harsh competition, I feel. Definitely see you as more of an entrepreneur in some way. So yeah, but I see you kind of dropping your swords, dropping your guard. You may have felt a little hostile this year or a little bit defensive of your business or what's been going on. But yeah, I feel like next year it's time for you to drop that sword a little bit here, because we have a blossoming abundance that is coming through. Okay, so whatever you're going to be working on very strongly, very hard and intensely, it is going to pay off. It is going to pay off big time for you. So you just need to keep working at it and working at it. Make sure you are asking for guidance, and you're also giving yourself some time to relax and reflect, because yeah, it's going to be a bit of a crazy year, I think. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. We've had a jumper already. Be silent. Self-care. Oh, money is coming. So that one really excited me. I hope it excited you too. Someone is watching you. Ooh. Don't wait. You are healing. Love that. Okay. So, as you can clearly see, money is coming. Someone is watching you. So there is someone in the wings, I feel, at this moment. You may know of them, you may not. But they are keeping a close eye on you. And I feel that in more ways than one, not just in a romantic sense, but I feel like in a business sense as well. Like somebody sees your worth and your value and they're just keeping an eye on you. Maybe they are in competition with you. I don't feel like it's unhealthy. I feel like it's more of a healthy competition there, if that makes sense. And be silent. So I feel that, as I was mentioning about the throat chakra, that might be something that you need to learn to do a little bit more next year. Sometimes it's okay to just, be still, be silent, let things just happen. You know, if you feel like you've done everything you can, you've said all you can say, you've put all the effort and energy into something and nothing's happening, that may be the best time to actually go stand back and stand down and then let the universe bring those dividends to you, okay? Because it will. You reap what you sow. So if you've put that work in to heal yourself, if you've put the self-love into you, you're taking time to look after yourself. Absolutely. If you've done all that work, and the same with your career and finances, if you've done all the physical work, you've put in all of the effort and the time, then you are going to receive it back. Okay? Karmic debt, you're going to receive good karma. Absolutely. Don't wait. So that is quite a conflicting message, to be silent and don't wait. So I feel like that's something that is going to be triggering you this in 2021. You're going to need to think sometimes, is this the time to be silent? Or is this the time to move forwards? I feel you need to tap into your intuition more, especially as you chose the lapis lazuli crystal. That is a very intuitive psychic crystal. So I feel that there is something here that you need to focus on, opening up your third eye, focusing on your intuition a little bit more and letting it guide you, because it'll tell you whether to be silent or to actually move forwards on something. So I feel this is definitely about you finding the balance this year between those two things. So, and then lastly, we're just going to look at the dice and see what's coming through. Okay, so we have, interesting, we've got the number 5, we've got Uranus, and then we've got Scorpio. Wait, where did it go? Scorpio. Lost it. Right, there it is. Okay, Scorpio 5. Okay, so the number 5 means a change. Okay, so change is coming, and it's going to be unexpected as well with that Uranus influence. So Uranus comes in to shake things up. It definitely brings things about that are unexpected. So changes, unexpected, and then Scorpio, it could be Scorpio energy that is being injected into your life. It could be, a new partner that has Scorpio influence within them, or their inner planets in Scorpio. You could also have Scorpio traits within you very strongly, but it's also about transformation. Okay, and and I said about the death card earlier. Okay, the death card is Scorpio's card. Okay, so definitely there's a transformation occurring, and Scorpio doesn't like to be shallow. Scorpio likes to dig deep. Scorpios can be the best investigators, because when you get your minds on something, you will dig until you find out every piece of information that you want to find out about it. You become obsessed with things, and then once you're done, you'll move on. So there's definitely this kind of obsessive energy or obsessive change. So I feel like by next year you're not gonna see all this coming. You're going to be so blown away by all of the changes that are occurring in 2021, and I would say that mostly are very good. Sometimes they're not going to feel good at first, because changes are uncomfortable. We are creatures of comfort, so Whatever these changes are may not always feel so good, but just know that they're just the process, that there is a reason that it is happening. There is a reason, like the universe is throwing a curveball your way to see if you're strong enough to, you know, to bat that curveball away, and then it might throw a bigger one. And seeing, okay, are you strong enough to handle this? Okay, and then it might bring something great in and saying, okay, you're strong enough to handle this, so I'm now going to bring this wonderful thing in. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope you did enjoy this reading today, and if you did, let me know down in the comments below, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading. Okay, take care, group 2. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 3, let's see, what is 2021 have in store for you? Okay, so we have community in reverse, and then we have journey, and the number 2, and then the number 7. Interesting. So this can be the card of isolation here. So you may be feeling a little lonely at times, but I think there's a lot more to that. So obviously we're going to delve in and see what else the cards have to say. So with journey, I feel this could be you traveling. You may be on your own traveling somewhere or moving somewhere, not putting the focus into friends and socializing as much. But let's see what else we have here. 2021 for my group 3s. Okay, so we have door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. We have the number 34, so number 7 again. The number 22 and yin yang. And then we have the 3rd chakra in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this year is definitely going to be a change for you. You may not be feeling the most confident at the start of the year. There's something going on there with the solar plexus chakra. It is the color yellow, and it's all about your personal power. Okay, so you may feel like at first like your personal power has been taken away from you in some way. It could be due to what's been going on in 2020 that moves through into 2021. You may feel like you are being isolated again. Okay, and it's not good for you. It's causing you to feel, I don't know, sick just came to me. You might be sick of this, or may even be physically sick of this, what's going on. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Oh my God. Oh no, sorry. No, it's fine. I already know. I thought 37, but wait, I've got 37 and then 34, 7, lots of 7s here. Oh my God, and 2s. 2, 2, 2. Okay. The synchronicities in this one are crazy. So definitely keep an eye out for 2s and for 7s this year, group 3. We have sweat lodge. Yeah, always kind of like I've said, sweating and feeling sick. Yeah, so I don't know if you actually feel ill. I mean, this might be what I'm picking up that you're feeling now. Tribal spiritual dancer. Okay. For some of you, okay, so sometimes this can be, it's the extreme of something. So it can either mean completely being isolated, but it can also mean like extreme partying, extreme socializing, and especially as we've had that tribal spirit dancer and the sweat lodge come out. So for some of you, this might be the total opposite of isolating, and it could be you getting out there and feeling like you need to party, you need to drink, you need to dance, you need to really light your soul on fire because you have felt oppressed, you have felt squashed, and like things were not able to move forwards in some way. So that could also be the energy as well. We have circle of life. Offerings. Okay, so you may be offered new opportunities to travel, to party,
You might not take them again because it depends. Of course, this is a general reading, so it's of course going to apply differently to all of you as individuals. So like I said, but I definitely feel there's some contrasting energy here. So I'm like, it might even be within you. You might be someone that's one of those very introverted and extroverted people. You know, you love to be out and you love to party and have fun, but you also like to just be on your own and be in your own company, okay? So, you know, you'll know whether you relate to that or whether you are definitely more introverted or extroverted. And I feel that one way or the other, you are going to be, it's going to be quite an extreme here. Circle of life, you know, this could be you, I don't know, gathering your tribe, having people together. But I see lots of circles and I see sunsets, okay, and sunrises. There's lots of, like, the sun is definitely coming out. The sun is coming out on your life again. That's for sure. And I feel there's just a lot of sightseeing, I feel, for you. So you might be just desperate to get out and travel again. You might be somebody that usually travels but felt that you know, you weren't able to. You were restricted in being able to do that, okay? You have an edge to you, group 3. Even the fact that you chose the snowflake obsidian, there is definitely this, there's a dark edge to you that people don't always get. So, and I'm seeing Gemini energy, lots of Gemini, and Aquarius, sorry. So you could be Gemini or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Very strong air placements here as well. But I'm also getting fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Right, one more of these. Spirit of air, there we go, air sign. Absolutely. So, but you might even just be tapping into your air side, okay? Being more social, you know, that's what air signs will do. They're socialized. They're not going to get too deep with everybody, but they'll sort of keep it simple, keep it short, but just kind of be having light-hearted fun and conversations, I feel, is what's going to be happening this year or next year, depending on when you're watching this, of course, for 2021. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here. For some of you, I really do feel, for those introverted of you, that you will be traveling alone and you will just be taking in all of these amazing sights. I really see you stepping out into nature, to local beaches, to earthy places, maybe even going to Stonehenge. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to knock the camera there. Got myself all excited. Okay, so we have deep knowing. Oh my God. 43, again, number 7. Why am I even surprised at this point? Okay. What else do we have? Treasure Island, number 9. Yeah. Yeah, I see you flying. And look at all the air. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be getting on a plane. You are going to be going somewhere. So, I mean, that's a very positive thing if you're able to do that. Absolutely. You're definitely going to be traveling and maybe to some kind of island. I mean, look at her again. Look at in the air, feeling blessed. 22. Your synchronicities, I think, are probably, that's the most that I've ever seen in one reading to date. Like, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So yes, number 22, 2s and 7s for you. Big, big numbers next year. You might even have a life path, 5, 7, or maybe, I think mine is life path 5, that's why I said it. So you might have number 7 or number 2 as your life path number. But I would also maybe, if you want more information, like check your houses, your astrological houses, and see which sign rules your 7th house and which sign rules your 2nd house. Okay, because that might give you some clues and indications as to what's going on next year. But it also could mean something integral happens in the 2nd month of the year and the 7th month. So we've got February and then July. So some things might be occurring specifically in those particular months. But with this deep knowing, like I feel like your soul is being called, like you are being called to travel, to experience some paradise. You've needed some paradise. I'm seeing like blue, aqua, oceans, water. I'm seeing like Bora Bora, somewhere very fancy, or like the Maldives or the Caribbean, somewhere with some beautiful white sandy beaches. But then I'm also seeing, I see the Great Wall of China. I don't know why. I mean, I'm just going to tell you what's coming through. I can see the Great Wall of China, and I see Rome, and I see Italy, and I also see like the vineyards, Italian vineyards of some kind as well is coming through. So, I mean, those are just a couple of the ones that popped in, but of course you could be going absolutely anywhere. I also see the UK, if you are in the UK, the Stonehenge, I mean, it's just so obvious, but I feel that could be a sight to be seen. Or possibly even you might be in search of those, you know, those things that have been popping up, those metal statue dealies, whatever they are. Who knows whether this is some kind of publicity stunt, album drop, or it's been placed there by other entities, who knows. If you're not sure what I mean, Google it. But yes, I don't know if that's something you might even be looking for, but I'm probably only speaking to a very, very small number, or probably no one. So anyway, I'm going to look at the tarot now, and actually I'm going to pull you a divine door because I didn't do that for the others. So, and I just feel like that for you guys. Number 3, let's just give you a divine door before we move forwards. Oh, okay. So, look at that door. That's like a lovely archway. You might even be going to visit cathedrals or places of history. Jude's song, a reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases. You can find peace within the strangest of places. Yes. So I feel that that definitely relates to that traveling, or, you know, that finding yourself, finding real meaning to your life, I'm sensing. Okay. So I'm just going to look briefly at career and finances, and then I will look at specific love messages as well. I'm just trying to be aware of timing here because I have been recording for a long time. And I know this it's going to be a long reading because it's a yearly read, but it'll take forever to upload if it's too long. Okay, so let's see. Career and finances for you. Okay, that was the weirdest thing. I just want to show you. This card's actually ended up in like my arm like this. That's just balancing. That has also never happened in my life. Okay, very intrigued to see what these are. Okay, so we have, oh, 2 tens. 2 tens. Again, your synchronicities are through the roof, group 3. Whoa, okay, this is giving me some vibe. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I love it. So, 10 of Pentacles. This is you feeling complete. Okay, financially, you're good. 2021 is going to be a good year for you financially. I see you dropping some kind of responsibility here. Okay, there might have been a burden that was on your shoulders, and I feel like you might be releasing that. So that, and that may even be so you can go traveling or something. But I feel definitely with this 10 of Pentacles, this is you feeling complete, you know, feeling... some of you might even be buying a home this year or moving homes, but you definitely feel secure in your finances. You feel safe. Okay, what else can you tell me here? And it could even be in your work. You may get a promotion. You might be the one in charge. You may have climbed to the very top of the ladder. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Judgment, 10-10 again, see? Number 20. Number 2. Oh my. Wow. Okay. Woo, the crazy. Okay. So for some of you, you might be getting married. Okay, just have to put it out there. I know we're looking at career and finance, but it is what it is. We'll come to love in a minute though. So for some of you, that's what it could be, because we have both of these cards here. Okay, so that could be a marriage. It could be a celebration. Okay, so traveling somewhere. You might be going to a wedding, traveling to someone else's wedding. And I feel it even could be what you do in your work. You could be a party planner or an events planner. That might have been something, of course, that was on hold through 2020. So you may feel you're able to now do what you really want to do, okay? With some kind of events or sales, or maybe you work in, you know, real estate, okay? Something along those lines. We're definitely saying houses here, buildings, houses. Judgment in reverse though. So there could be something I don't know, I'm getting like it's like at a critical point in some way. There may have been some harsh judgment towards this situation. There may have been people that were jealous of you or envious of how well you've done. It may not even be that they are, but it might be in your own reflection. You might be thinking that, or your own perception rather. You might be perceiving people to be not happy for you or being judgmental in some way, whether that's you moving in with someone or getting married. But I feel like you're just not even going to pay attention to that anymore. Okay, and then with this Knight of Cups reverse energy, this could be a male figure that's within your work life, but of course it could be in your personal life that's then affecting your work life. But they seem kind of unavailable with their emotions, so they're not able to express their emotions or put their love and time and effort into this particular arena. Okay, a couple more cards, please. What can you tell me about career and finance for you in 2021, please? Group 3. Okay, we have the Hierophant, 4 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. Same card again as the Community card, okay, in reverse. So this is the card of isolation again. So, but like I said, this could be one way or the other. This is again either being alone, completely isolating, or this could be really going for it and socializing and drinking a lot and partying to the wee hours of the morning. Okay, so again, you know which type of person or life that you will lead. But again, next year may take you in a brand new direction. We'll just have to see what's in store. Because with the Hierophant reversed, there's something that is breaking tradition here. Or whatever you're doing is something that is slightly unconventional. It's not the usual type of industry, I feel like, that you work in. Or there's a different facet to this that is slightly unusual. Maybe you have a different way of doing things than other people are used to, or it could be just the industry itself is kind of out there, like tarot reading, for instance. Very easy one to pick up because I'm doing it right now, but it is a slightly unusual industry to work within, of course. So could be something along those lines too, because I do see you being afraid of something a little bit, and you also may be holding on to your money a little bit too hard. I am feeling you're being called to not be as cautious with it, especially if you feel you've got more than enough and you feel secure and safe, that you can feel free to share a little bit. And actually by sharing your wealth, you will attract more wealth, because a wealthy mindset doesn't need to feel like they hold on to every penny, because they know money is coming and it's flowing easily and effortlessly, constantly. They know that they're attracting money and that money is easy to attain. So a wealthy mindset is not to hold on and penny pinch and to count every single little thing. Is to actually be a little bit more relaxed, and as long as you have your bills paid and food is on the table, your safety and security needs are met, and those of your family are met, then if you've got the spare money, I mean, you have to, I'm not here to obviously give you any kind of financial advice. You have to do what feels right to you, but I feel there's something, it's like you're holding on to a little bit too tightly when it comes to money. So I feel that if you just loosen the reins a little bit, as I said, as long as you are safe and secure, especially if you've got savings, you've got those savings for a rainy day. So if you've got any spare cash, and just to actually live with it and just have fun and be very generous. As I said, the more generous you are, the more generosity you will receive in return. So, and you shouldn't be doing it to receive. You should never give to receive anyway, but it's just a benefit that you will get by being more open and more giving, and just be more natural with it. If you might already be this type of person anyway, and it may just be one of those years. You might be a very generous person usually, but things have been a little tight, so you're trying to hold back this year. Okay, but if you're not somebody that has been naturally or the best at gift giving, just try and be a bit more intuitive. Excuse me. And when you're really listen to people when they say they like something, take mental notes of it, or even write it down somewhere in a notes app or something. And so when it does come to their birthday or the holiday season or something, that you can go back and see, oh yeah, they did like this, or, whatever that might be. And I'm only saying this because I've not always been the best at it myself. And I've got a couple of friends who are incredible at it, and they're always so amazingly thoughtful. And it's something that I personally have had to work on, really listening to people when they talk about things they like, and taking note of it, and also, being on the ball, being organised. So You know, it's always something that we can improve upon. Anyway, I really have gone off on a tangent there, so I'm going to leave that there, but I feel like that was meant for someone, okay? So now I'm going to look at love specifically for you. So what's going to be happening in your love life in 2021. We'll take that because it was the wrong way around. We've got wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. This one was also the wrong way around. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through for you about love. Love for you, group 3 next year. Okay, so we've had the Fool jump out there in reverse here. So the fact that we have weights, the Fool can rush in, okay? Jumps into things or jumps out of things very quickly. So I feel like that is just a little bit of a warning not to jump, you know, too fast, whether into or out of something. Make sure you're taking the time to really contemplate your decisions. Okay, 9 of Swords reversed. Okay, so you might be feeling, if you've been feeling very down in the dumps lately, or you've been suffering with depression or sleep issues, then I see that lifting. Okay, so that's something that's very positive that's happening for you, is the dark times are lifting in your relationship and just in your thoughts and your feelings about relationship. But then we do have the 5 of Swords. So there is someone here that feels like they need to win, okay? That could be your energy, feeling like you're the one that needs to be on top of things, you know, whether this is in regards to an ex, you know, or somebody that you feel like, I need to be the one that's won, you know, I'm happier, you know, or I'm with someone else first, or there's just that energy. So if that's not your energy, that is their energy, okay? 5 of Pentacles, yeah. So there is some kind of rejection here. I will see someone feeling very left out in the cold, feeling like they've lost, feeling like they need to move on. Not wanting to miss an opportunity here. Oh, wow. The Lovers. Okay. Oh, wow. Beautiful. So this is looking so good for you, I would say, overall. So I feel like, first of all, you're going to meet someone, and you're going to meet them where you are now, at home, okay? Or within an hour's distance, I would say. This person doesn't seem like they're a long distance away from you. So I'd say they live very close. And, you know, you might already be with this person already, and you're going through this blip, okay? Because I don't see this as necessarily being an ending. It may be your person walked away and needed some time, okay? But of course, it could be your energy as well. So this could be a reconcile, okay? For some of you, this is a definite reconcile and coming back together, uniting. For others of you, I feel like this is brand new energy, okay? I feel like you're going to be getting quite a lot of attention this year. So there's going to be more than one person after you, which is going to be quite nice. You're going to get your pick of the litter, so to speak. This is a happy family situation with that number 10. 10 of Cups, feeling emotionally complete. I definitely see an indication of potential pregnancies here as well. So if you are thinking about getting pregnant, this might be a very good year for that. If it's not something that you've been considering or wanting, that might just be a little warning, just to be extra careful this year, because I do feel you are going to be very fertile or virile, whether a man or a woman. There's a definite possibility of pregnancies here, I will say. But I do feel like you are finding that person that you can be stable with, the person that you can stay at home with, especially if you do like to travel and move about a bit. I feel like this person makes it feel okay to just to be at home, in home comforts. Like, they bring you that emotional fulfillment. They bring you the passion that you desire. It's an equal attraction. You're both drawn to each other energetically. Okay, you're both physically attracted to each other. You're emotionally attracted. You're mentally attracted. But I do feel there can be some mental games sometimes. That would be the only place I would say at this point that things are lacking. What else can you tell me, please? Oh my God, yeah, what did I say? King of Swords in reverse. So the divine masculine here, or one party here, is going to be very cold at times, can cut you off. Again, this could be your energy, but someone definitely goes cold and can be quite harsh and mean at times. Okay, Page of Wands and the Eight of Swords, yes. So I would say that the main issues here, or the main things that need to be worked on, certainly not passions, not travel. I see you making plans with each other. Emotionally seems pretty good as well. It's just communication, okay? Someone feels a little bit trapped within their mind or in the situation, almost because of this energy of stop, start, or cutting off, or being cold in some way. Okay, because that's a lot of anxiety. So I feel like the main issues are certainly communication. And so I feel the only way is to make things, you two, to be more honest and communicate with one another. Yeah, because I get the sense that the lack of communication can cause a lot of anger and resentment in your connection. So again, whether this is a new connection or a reconciled connection, it doesn't matter. It's just something that you need to be aware of, okay? Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. So look at that. All those swords, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Okay. Yeah. So I will say that there is some kind of a failure to learn a lesson here. Okay. And this can be a feeling of being stabbed in the back, or feeling betrayed, or feeling completely down and depressed. Okay. And this is all, again, about thoughts. So it's not actually about what's going on, and it's more about what's going on in your mind, or in your person's mind, especially if one of you has a propensity to be more, to suffer with depression at times. That might be something that crops up. But I do feel with this Three of Pentacle energy in reverse that there is, yeah, something is not being learned, and it needs to, if you two are able to make this work. But like I said, this isn't for you to worry or to be upset by, because at least you have a forewarning of this, you know, and this is something that you can help to change. There's only so much you can do, though, and this is what I feel like this is telling you. You can only put in so much work, okay? It has to be reciprocal. Especially, you know, if you're the one that's being more open with their communication and you don't feel it's necessarily an issue, but it may be a case if they go cold on you and then you feel like you have to play a game, or you have to cut things off, or there's just absolutely no point in that. If this is a mature and adult relationship that is, if you want to move forwards and have longevity, there is no point in playing games. So it is just better to voice how you feel, you know, and if they're not willing to do the same, then it's best to move on. But I do feel, because of these the positive indicators we've had come out here, I feel like overwhelmingly it's going to be a good relationship and you're going to feel very happy and content. But these are just the niggling issues, okay? And it's how you handle these dark times as a couple that really shows how strong you are. Because if you can't handle these dark times now, then you're not going to be able to handle them in the future. So these are all big learning curves for you. Okay, I'm just going to pull one final card for this. Okay, Knight of Wands. So yeah, I do feel like the effort is going to be made. Action is going to happen. It is going to be a fiery and passionate relationship. It's going to be emotionally fulfilling. It's just, you've got to work out the kinks. That's all I feel like it is. There's some kinks. There's a dark time that's going to come up, and it's going to be a test. Okay, so just know that. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, so I'll take that. We have Get Ready. Creative, the 6th house, prepare and plan, breakthrough, obsessed. Okay. So, yeah, get ready because things are about to change. A breakthrough is coming. You're going to need to prepare and plan, okay? So for what's happening in your life next year, I see with the 6th house, that's the 6th house astrologically, and it's ruled by the sign of Virgo, okay? So this is all about working hard. So I do feel like you are going to be working either on, the physical assets, monetary gains, but it's also about daily life and routine. So you might be changing your routines a little bit, maybe looking to expand your health and fitness regime or implement one if you don't have one already. So I definitely feel there's going to be something with health and fitness that you might be getting into next year. But you're definitely going to be very busy, and there's some obsessive energy. So it could be being obsessed with something creative if you are a creative person, or there's something that you enjoy doing. Maybe you are an artist, or you build things, or whatever you might be creative in. I feel that you might end up being a little bit obsessed about that, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Sometimes being obsessed in a creative sense is a good thing, and it can drive you and get you to finish the job. But it could also be being obsessed about something in general. It could be about traveling or about your partner or something like that. So just be a little bit, aware of that obsessive energy. It could be that person being obsessed with you. So, obsession, has its place in life, but you don't want to be in that place too often, as it can kind of drive you crazy. So I feel like that's just a simple warning for you there. So I'm now just going to roll the dice and see what they have to say about your year 2021. Okay, so we have Uranus, we have Virgo, and we have the number 10. Okay, so interesting. So whatever Uranus aspects, or comes into contact with, it shakes everything up, it brings about unexpected change. So there's definitely an unexpected influence that's coming through here. This could be in regards to love, but it can be, of course, in regards to money, travel, any of the things that we've discussed, or something else. With the number 10, that's an amazing number to get because it can indicate two things. If you look at it as 10, it indicates completion, finality, reaching the top level, feeling secure and safe, romantically, financially, in all manner of things. If you read it in numerology as number 1, then that is a new beginning, a start, So you may have even felt like, if you're someone that has reached the top of the ladder in some capacity, I feel that this could be a brand new beginning. So you could start something brand new. It could come through completely unexpected, but it could just be that new change to the relationship dynamic or to your work life. There's definitely something here that is changing in a big way for you. And then with that Virgo energy again, so it rules the 6th house. So again, it could be about your health. There could be a change happening that causes you to work really hard on something, and you feel like you get there with that number 10. You definitely feel like you get and you reach that level of feeling complete within yourself, or within your fitness goals, or whatever that may be, your daily routine. But also with that Virgo energy, that can lead to obsession. Sometimes Virgos can have that obsessive quality. So again, there may be some things that you might obsess over a little bit this year, but you could also have strong Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Mercury, or Mars. Yes, but also Virgo is the nurturer and the carer. She is the goddess, of the zodiac. So this will be tapping into your feminine energy as well. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female. I feel like trying to tap into that feminine energy a little bit more would certainly help you. And I see things with the law of attraction. If you are manifesting or working with the universal laws, then I see it certainly benefiting you, and you receiving some unexpected news. So this is going to be a really fun and exciting year for you, Group 3. So I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, please let me know down in the comments below, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this today. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 3 and the Smokey quartz, let's see, what does 2021 have in store for you? Okay, so we have 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel, number 36, and then we have financial constraints in reverse, and the number 13. Okay, and in numerology, we've got the number 9 and then the number 4. So those might be important numbers for you this year. So this is a very positive start because this is you getting in tune with your emotional state. Okay, the sacral chakra can represent the water within your body. So we could be talking about literal water, drinking lots of water, working on that part of your body, the sacral chakra system, okay, because it's all about the liquids within your body. You could be getting close to, you know, liquids, water. Maybe you feel very close to the sea or something like that. But it's also about that figurative, your emotional state, okay? And then we have financial constraints reversed. So if you've been feeling restraints lately, you've been feeling like finances have not been good in 2020, then that is about to change, which is something very positive that's coming through. So whatever's been going on for you there with finances, that's going to change for you in 2021. So let's see what else is coming through. Okay, so we have the heart chakra, the 4th chakra, which is in reverse. Anxiety in reverse. Daughter value in reverse. Goddess of the moon reverse. Interesting. Okay. So what I can see here, group 4, is that if you've been feeling anxious, again, we have the number 9 here as well, again, the numerology, and again, the number 4, look, 13, 13. Okay, we've got lots of synchronicities happening here, but I feel that you have been struggling with anxiety or feeling trapped within your mind or in a situation, but I see that changing. I see that lifting. I see you being more clear-headed and focused. Okay, not caring so much what others may think of you in some way. But I feel that your intuition has been blocked. You've not always been able to see things clearly, and that may have been what was causing the anxiety within you. Okay, and the same with this value, not valuing yourself so highly. And I feel that you have been talking yourself down a lot with that 4th chakra, not being compassionate to yourself, not really giving yourself any self-love. Or that's something you're certainly going to need to work on through 2021 is self-love. Okay, being compassionate and then extending that not only to yourself but extending that to others as well. It may be overbalanced. You might be giving so much to others but giving nothing to you. Okay, it can be the other way. You may be giving everything to you but not to others, but I'm sensing it's more the other way around. And because I feel like you are quite a kind and giving person, you're very empathic. I feel like you struggle to say no. I feel there's something within you, like you always feel like you need to say yes. You always feel like you need to be helping, and you don't like others to think badly of you, or this is the view that you did have. But this year is definitely changing. Your perception of yourself is changing this year. Or next year, depending on when you're watching this, 2021. So let's see, what else can you tell me about 2021 for you, group 4? Yeah, so we have never-ending story here. Orphaned. Oh gosh. So I mean, even if you look, both of these cards here, heads are down. Very, very similar energy. Strange. So this might be something that needs to be worked on for you in 2021. There is a feeling of being rejected. And I'm always getting the sense for some of you, it's like I can hear you almost saying it always happens. Why does it happen to me? Or why do I always choose the wrong person or the wrong path? Or why am I always rejected or turned down? Or why am I always left alone? You know, and whether that is factual or not, I feel there is something, maybe even in your subconscious, is telling you that you are not valuable, you're not worthy of love. Okay. Chaos and conflict. Yes.
So I feel that there's definitely been a lot going on for you, group 4. And I feel this is what's almost happening around you right now. Some of it I feel naturally is going to carry through into next year. So this could be internal conflict that you're feeling, not being able to express how you truly feel and what you really think about people or about a situation. But this could also be chaos and conflict that is around you. You may be surrounded by people that are very negative or people that are arguing. And that is naturally then lowering your own vibration by being around that energy. Now, it's not always easy to escape that, of course. I will say we've got a leg up here as well. It's not always easy to escape that. But if you can, if you do have a choice, then I feel like definitely get yourself away from that energy, because it is lowering you and bringing you down. Yeah, building blocks in reverse here and a leg up. It's okay to ask for help. It is okay to ask someone for advice or to just give you a helping hand. Sometimes we need that. And I feel sometimes that you don't want to ask people for help, okay, because you are the one that helps them. You don't want to be then the one that's asking for help, but absolutely you should. You really should. And there's nothing wrong, and it actually shows strength to ask for help sometimes. Yeah, it just feels like there's like one step forwards, two steps back type of energy, and I see a lot of negative thought cycles going round and round in your head. I feel like you ruminate quite a lot and you struggle to focus at times, like your energy seems very scattered. Okay, so what else can you tell me now? Let's moving into 2021. A change in the wind, absolutely, and I think that is so needed for you, a change in the wind. Look at all these we've got a zebra here, and that is like a zebra / giraffe. So horses, I don't know if you're someone that's into horses, or you know, you like to ride horses, or you just love horse type of animals. Horse type of animals, I don't know any other horses. Please name some different types of horse animals in the comments. But yeah, but also, you know, bears here, but you could just be an animal lover. You know, I definitely see you in some kind of stables maybe, and yeah, so definitely, so animals are coming through very strongly, but they also may help heal you. Okay, so you may be even getting out of the chaos and conflict with people around you by going and being in touch with nature, and animals may help you to just kind of relax and find that inner peace that you so sorely need, I feel. So a change in the wind. Let's see what is coming through with that change for you. Okay, Song of the Wild. There we go. So some of you might actually like to sing. You know, that could be something that's very therapeutic. It does help with the throat chakra. Spirit of Earth. Yeah, so I definitely feel like with ancestors there. Yeah, so grounding in nature for you. And I do see on the bottom of the deck, we've got Spirit of Water. So you could be a water sign. I'm definitely getting some Cancerian vibes here. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Very strong Cancerian vibes. Even though I'm seeing a lot of earth and fire and air. Air was a big one. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But, I mean, it could be any sign with the obsessive and anxious energy. It could be a Virgo, Scorpio, quite possibly. Maybe even Gemini at times, or Pisces. But yes, so I feel almost there needs to be a balance for you. You need to connect more with water, with your emotional side, which will help with the heart chakra as well. But certainly being around green, although I feel like you are very in tune with your emotions. Maybe you are somebody that does cry quite frequently. You're very like outwardly emotional. You know, maybe you cry very easily at films or something sad, and you know, I think, so maybe you have like a Cancer rising or a water sign rising or something. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. But certainly by being close to water, whether that's the ocean, if you're able to, or taking a really long shower, or a herbal relaxing bath, you know, might be very soothing. But actually making sure you're getting lots of water into your system as well, drinking lots. We can all be guilty sometimes of not drinking enough water. It's reminded me I must drink. I've not drank enough today.
So yeah, by drinking water, I feel like that will help your emotional state as well, because it's all very much linked. But I do feel like by grounding yourself in nature, you know, getting out into nature, having lots of walks, I feel like you are going to really thrive in summer and autumn this year. That's what I'm feeling. There's certainly something happening around that time. I'm seeing these autumnal and sort of late summer colours, so like a late bloomer almost. So the first part of the year might be a little bit more tricky, but I feel moving into the second half of the year, I think, is when the change is going to occur. So let's see. I'll look generally, and then I am going to look specifically at career, finance, and of course love. Oh wow, okay, that was like 10 that just jumped out of the deck then. Okay. Yeah, okay, Ace of Swords reverse. Yeah, oh wow, okay. So you are going to definitely start feeling a little bit confused, okay, at the beginning of this year, and feeling a little bit stressed, all right? Things just don't seem to be going according to the plan. But again, I don't want this to dishearten you in any way. It's just a hurdle you've got to overcome. You may be already in this energy now of feeling confused and you're not really sure about what it is that you want. But then I see you learning something. Okay, so you could be learning a lesson about this situation. You could be learning how to control your mind more and being more present, learning how to release the anxiety, because you are. Okay, so if you are in that anxious place now, that's going. You are going to leave that in the past. It may take a little bit longer than you'd anticipated, but I see it lifting, and you are going to find that mental clarity that you so sorely want and need. So you definitely are going to be learning some lessons here about yourself. This could also be, you know, not just self-study. You could be learning some other things when it comes to specifically your work. Maybe, you know, taking on a new course to improve upon the skills that you already have, or doing something completely new and different. Okay, this is definitely coming together and learning something. And then I see you receiving some attention. Okay, some appreciation, people following you, like you leading in some way. But again, another horse, you know, being on a horse. I also just had, you know, getting back on the horse. So it may be a sense you've been knocked down, you've been knocked off the horse so many times, you always get back on it. And I feel like that's what you need to tell yourself. You know, you're getting back on the horse. And I used to say this when I was a personal trainer. You know, just because you might fall off the wagon on the Wednesday, on a diet plan or an exercise regime, okay, and instead of thinking, oh, well, I'll just wait until next Monday, I'll just forget it all now and I'll start again. I was like, no, you get straight back on. You get straight back on. Just get straight back on that horse. You know, don't beat yourself up. You had an off day, or you had an off couple of hours. It doesn't matter. Don't beat yourself up. Just continue to move forwards. You know, and that is one of the best things that ever helped me anyway, in regards to anything in life. Okay, so there is a sense of just getting back on the horse, moving forwards, and people are going to admire your strength and your courage, okay? There is going to be a break, I feel, for you, maybe through work. You might be taking some time off, whether that's forced or voluntary on your side, I see, or possibly even that work has kind of dried up. Again, that feels like more about either where you are right now or where things are going to be in the very beginning. It just feels, you know, there could be potentially a lockdown or further restrictions that stop you from working. So it may, like I said, not be your fault, but it might also be your energy of thinking, I just need a bit of time, okay, a bit of time for myself. Okay, it may be over a male who's been emotionally manipulative or abusive or just non-expressive and avoidant. Queen of Cups, it's caused you to close down and feel like, I don't know, I'm just seeing you put up a wall of ice around your heart here, and I see you just wanting to give up completely almost, okay? But this is when I almost feel like you're going to turn that corner, when you're at that place where you're like, do you know what, I give up. I instead of feeling, I'm fed up of feeling insecure in this situation. I'm done. I'm ready for the light. Okay, and that's you right there. That's finding the light. That's one of the most positive cards that you could receive, especially at that part of the reading. You know, you give up, you feel insecure, you push everything down, you're like, you're done. And it's time for you to find the sun in your life again. So just what can you tell me about career and finances? This one just jumped out. Let me just get it. What is it? Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. So you could have 2 different jobs. You could have 2 different job offers, but this could be one place that you work and you have so many different responsibilities you're trying to juggle. Whether you're employed, self-employed, doesn't matter. There could be some people that you work with that aren't always working in your best favor, but there's definitely a competitive edge, I feel, more so with what you do and where you are. And I do feel like you seem to win quite often. I mean, the way that one just flipped out was crazy. Yeah. I feel like whatever you do, you don't travel, so you might be working from home. Okay, maybe this is something you do anyway. You might already work from home, or you may be restricted. This could be a governmental institution or a politician or someone that has stopped everything, or a boss. Okay, someone here who I feel like has cut things off in some way, and yeah, it causes you have to work from home, and you are trying to juggle a lot this year. Wow. Okay, 10 of Swords. It will feel kind of like you'll feel defeated by this at some point, and you may have a low period of time just to make you aware of this. Okay, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, which is very positive. Okay, so with the Tower moment as well in reverse, this is like almost jumping back into the building on fire. So this might be you trying to save something or salvage your job, okay, or salvage, your business or whatever it might be. I feel you really are trying very, very hard to make this work. This could be your energy as well, like putting all of your money and your time into it. But this could also be a new opportunity that comes through for you. You could have a new offer. And I just feel like something's happening that you haven't seen, okay, that you've had your eyes closed to, but then your eyes are now opened and you see things in a different way here. Okay, and then you have a new passion. Your passion is reignited, I feel. So this could be something brand new for some of you. You could be looking into, there could be something that's already ignited your passion and your excitement already. So if that's something, especially if it's the first thing that's come to your mind, to use your intuition, then that's probably what it is, okay? If you've been thinking or dabbling in trying something new, or, having to get your qualification, you're going to do what you need to do in order to get what you want. I feel you are very determined. Your mind feels like it can hold you back at times, but you do not stay down for long, okay? You do not sit there and mope forever. You need to vent and get it out, but ultimately, I feel like this is a brand new beginning for you. So you're either going to have renewed passion for what you do currently after a period of lulling, where it feels very slow, it feels like low energy, dark, it just doesn't feel so good. So it's either you're going to inject some life back into what you do and into your business or into your place of work, or this is you, moving on. I feel like it's more about you doing the prior, okay, injecting that into what you're already doing, or looking at a different side of it, having a bit of an edge here and doing something that's slightly off course in some way. So, but regardless, whatever it is, it's like, it feels good. It feels good within you, and you feel like you've got that energy again to move forwards. So ultimately, I think that's very positive for you. It's just, you're going to have to overcome a couple of these hurdles, but that is life. And this is a whole year of reading, okay? So, a lot can happen in a year. And I feel like, of course, number 4, no exception. This is certainly going to be an explosive year. Okay, so I am going to look specifically at love messages now for you. So let's see. Okay, so you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Reflection. Give each other some space at this moment. trust and have faith that all will work out for the best.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the 6th chakra in reverse. Man holding a heart. Ooh. 3rd chakra. Okay. So for some of you, this is you being stuck in past energy, okay? Still thinking about somebody from the past. Okay, and that is just for a select group of you. I don't feel like everybody is going to be focused on the old. I do feel like there's a lot of you that is ready for new, okay? And I feel like this person is new. Even if some of you may still be stuck emotionally in the past, but I still feel like there's someone new coming in for you. And I feel you're going to find your confidence again. You're going to find that personal power, okay, where you felt before like you had no power in a situation. Whereas now, this year, that is something that's really positive that's happening for you. That is a change of pace, absolutely. The only thing I would say is just be careful with that 6th chakra reverse. So it shows there's some kind of a block with your intuition, your 3rd eye chakra. So work on rebalancing that as in combination with your heart chakra. But the best thing to do is to work on all the chakras so they're all nicely aligned, and go and see a Reiki, a healer or practitioner or a crystal healer. If you are in the UK, Southwest, I have a wonderful person I can always recommend to you. So let me know in the comments below. But yes, either way, I feel that you are going to be feeling much, much more confident. And this is all about your psychic gifts as well. So in some ways, I feel like almost like your heart, like your soul is calling you. It's like giving you signs, but it's like you are ignoring, you're not willing to see it. But I also feel this is you not seeing this other opportunity for love, because some of you might still be so hung up on this past person, or that this person may not exhibit those qualities that you would usually be attracted to in a relationship. It might be somebody that is a friend right now, okay? It might be someone that you have friend zoned or has friend zoned you, and I feel that by just nurturing those bonds of friendship, you will start to become closer and closer with this person. Okay, what else can you tell me, please? Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Strength card, which is a card of Leo. Oh, okay, the Hermit, card of Virgo. Knight of Swords reversed. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Sorry, 7 of Cups. Whoa, High Priestess reversed. All those major arcanas. Okay. So for some of you, I do feel like you are going to find that strength. Okay, if you're already in an existing relationship that seems pretty good, I feel like it's just going to excel. Okay, overall, I feel like your bond is going to strengthen and deepen with one another. The attraction is very much there, no matter what your situation is. Okay, but for others of you that are not in that much of a stable relationship, I feel that there's something that's being revealed here. For some of you, you might be having hormonal imbalances as well. Okay, so there could be some issues going on there for you. But it also could be secrets that are being revealed. It does seem kind of up down. It's like something revealed, or feeling then stronger, then closing the door, closing off, being introverted, not paying attention, going silent, having repressed thoughts, and not expressing them, feeling emotionally all over the place and discontent, and then releasing that fear of being trapped. So for some of you, I feel you are going to release someone that has been toxic for you, okay? So you guys know if you have been in something toxic, whether it was very recently or even, there may have been some time apart, and if they come, I feel like this person is going to come back in, okay? That toxic person is going to try to come back in next year or 2021. So just be very careful. I do feel like you are going to reject them though, based on all of the self-love and healing and work that you have done. You're going to realize that they are not for your highest good, and that you are ready for someone new. You are ready for that new energy. You're ready for that king or that man, woman or man holding a heart, that person that is open and expressive and lets you know they love you, lets you know how they feel about you, isn't going to hide that from you, or isn't going to extend their love to others. They're just going to be 100% there for you. So I do see that you are going to find someone like that this year, okay, if you're not already with someone. Okay, you are going to, you are going to stand up tall. You're going to stand up for what you believe in. You are going to find that inner strength that has been within you all along, but that you have ignored, okay? And you might even be fighting people off, okay? So I see you receiving a lot of attention, but this is where you can be discerning and you can take your time and look at each individual and see how they make you feel. Don't just go by how they look. And I'm sure you don't anyway, just go by how they look, but really go by how the person makes you feel. Like when you receive a text, how do you feel? Do you feel excited? Or if you're feeling anxious or constantly all over the place, that's something to reevaluate. Is that something going on within you, or is it something that they are triggering? Either way, I feel like you are going to have the choice. You're going to have the choice about who you decide to go with. You're going to have this ex that wants to come back in. You're going to have someone new. You're going to have multiple new people. And I feel like you are going to have a friend that may come forwards as well. So lots of opportunities for romantic and loving connections for you this year. So what else can you tell me? What else is coming through for this year for you? Oh my goodness, that was... I don't know how many that was. 1 second. Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, they're all falling out. Okay. Let it go. Okay, this one fell into the cup bowl rather. Be silent. Someone is watching you. Release envy. Oh, okay. Obsessed. Yeah, so there could be somebody that is obsessed with you currently, but it could be your energy as well. You might be the one being obsessed. With release envy here, that could be, again, your energy or someone else's, feeling like the grass is always greener on the other side. Okay, so it's important to release that feeling. Because things are never as they expect. All that glitters is not gold. So you may need to remind yourself of that at times. But it could also be yourself at times feeling like you need to put on a bit of a show or pretend that everything's okay, when sometimes it's okay to be silent. You don't need to prove your point. You don't need to prove happiness to anybody. Sometimes it proves that you're more happy by actually being quiet, because you're content in the peace, okay? Let it go. Let go the envy if that's something that you are feeling. And this is not a judgment. We've all at some point experienced that feeling of maybe being envious or jealous of something, or just, wishing that we had something that someone else has. But at the same time, we would never, most of us wouldn't trade our lives to be somebody else. Okay, and that's something very important. Actually, one of my lovely clients said this to me. I won't say her name just in case she wants to remain private. But yes, and I thought that was really amazing, actually, because it's true. Okay, so you might be thinking, oh, I wish I had what that person has, and you might wish that you had everything that person has. But if you could change, like from right now, if you could put yourself in their body, would you? Okay, and yes, of course, there might be some of you that might say yes. But I think most of you, especially if you have a loving family or you've got good friends or you've got good things about your life that you enjoy, that I'm sure you still wouldn't want to give up regardless. And so, yeah, I feel that, so if you're in that place, then it's something that you can certainly let go of because it's not serving you. Let go of negative thought cycles that seem to go round and round. Make sure you're putting that positivity out there. Write down positive things. Feel free to use my comment section always to write down your positive affirmations or manifestations. It just gives them more power. And, we'll write them down anywhere in a notebook, specifically for the law of attraction or just anywhere. Write it on a vision board, put it somewhere daily that you can see, and just keep telling yourself over and over and over again, I am happy, I am calm, I have what I want, I'm grateful, I'm very lucky, whatever it might be. regardless whether you believe it or not, because the more you tell yourself that and you say it out loud or you write it down, it starts to seep in and get through to your subconscious, and that's where the reprogramming happens. So once we can reprogram our own brains, okay? We really can. And I think a lot of you already know this because you're already on this same train here, okay? But it is possible. But of course, it takes work. Like anything else, it takes work to program. Any of the habits or self-beliefs that you have had were programmed at some point, conditioned within you, okay? So you can reprogram it. Just may take a little bit longer, but not that much longer, to be honest. It really doesn't take that long if you are consistent. Okay. And lastly, I'm just going to roll the Astro dice and see what does the year have in store for you, 2021. Okay. So this one has come out, I would say, nearly every time. I'm not sure, it might have come out every reading, but at least 3 out of 4 today. So this just shows that there are some big unexpected changes with Uranus's influence here. Okay, and Uranus does actually rule Aquarius too. So, and we have the number 6. So something could happen in the 6th month of this year. Okay, so it could be June, something could happen in the month of June. Again, maybe your birthday is in June. Maybe check your 6th house in astrology as well and see which sign rules the 6th house, because there may be some little clue or relevance in there as to what's going to be happening. But I feel like 6 is going to be a very prominent number for you. So keep an eye out for the synchronicities as well for that number. But yes, with that Aquarius energy, you might be feeling a little bit more detached. There's going to be some more focus on humanitarian efforts. And again, maybe animals, being closer to animals. And also with people, because that's what Aquarius represents, people. Okay, and rebellion. So you might be feeling a little bit rebellious this year, going against the grain, going against the norm. It could be what your normal is or what society deems as normal. But I certainly feel like you are going to shake things up a little bit with that little edge that you have there. Okay, so I hope that this did resonate for you, and if it did, please let me know down in the comments below, and give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.